Okie dokie, we're back with more Fallout 3. We're currently in the Enclave facility, and we've been called to talk to Malcolm McDowell, President Eden, but Colonel Autumn, who's a dick, is trying to stop that, overriding the rules somehow. So we're now fighting Enclave guys. Might want to do stuff with their pistols and ammo at some point. I think I can probably repair mine if nothing else. Yeah. Basically everybody's aggro at me now. Oh, these things are cool looking. Those death claws?
Fall back! Fall back to regroup!
Yeah, I think so. Neat. I'm not just gonna murder the scientists if they're not attacking me.
Target locked. Commencing attack.
One more will do it. If I don't miss. Nice. Gun plays a little loud. I'm gonna turn the game down a hair here. Fusion cells. Great. About the rifle. Beautiful. I think I determined that their power armor is worse than the power armor that I already have, but maybe it would get better if I got multiple copies of it and repaired them all.
Retreating.
I just don't have the inventory space for anything like that. Where is Malcolm McDowell? Hey guys, what's up?
Weapons hot.
Doo-doo-doo. Hello. Works. Plasma rifles. Now, I don't know if those are just strictly better than laser rifles. Let me see about repairing some of their power armors here to see if it looks any better than my current equipment. I'm guessing the answer is no. The helmet's still there. Alright, so laser rifle, plasma rifle, damage 32. Oh yeah, that's way better. Alright, if I can get some copies of it, I might consider that then. I think this remains worse though, so I'm going to drop it. Can't sleep on the bed. Don't want any of that. Ooh. Energy weapons bobblehead. Energy weapon skill has been permanently increased by 10 points. That's pretty great. I actually don't know what it was already at. Let me see if I can check that. Stats. 86. Okay, cool. Because I think you can put too many points so that the bobbleheads end up being useless. So that's pretty lucky. I think I need to eat some food real quick. Might just have to be stim packs, yeah. Which is I want to save those for combat if possible. This looks bad. Not allowed to leave this room. Oh. These guys must work for Eden. Hey, Johan, how you doing? The president will see you now. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it feels better soon, Johan.
Have a nice day.
I was wondering if Malcolm McDowell was just a computer at this point, right? John Henry Eden. Maybe he's a dude in a vat. This looks pretty. He is a computer-y.
Over here, by the console. Face to face.
Nice. I like it.
It's high time we met. I'm quite
Oh,
pleased
God,
you were able
Johan.
to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities.
Pleasure to meet you.
You're too kind. The pleasure is mine, I assure you. I've been anxious to make your acquaintance for some time. You and I have much to discuss, my young friend.
What can I do for you?
Our nation's capital is at a crossroads. The path that you and I choose here today will affect us all. I need you to act on my behalf to ensure that our country's future is secured.
What country? Look around. Everything is
It's
destroyed.
a bit of a bleak outlook, don't you think? The United States has fallen on hard times, yes, but it can be healed. You have that power to heal within you
Turning it up a bit.
if you
Dialogue's a
allow
little quiet.
yourself to act. What I ask of you needs explanation, so you understand why it must be done. Perhaps that will stir you to act.
Go ahead.
The good people of this country cannot regain control while mutation runs rampant through our land. My soldiers cannot stem the tide, nor can the cult you've come into contact with, this Brotherhood of Steel. Mutations like the super mutants and ghouls must be purged from our society, our world, before we can proceed anew. Where others have failed, I believe your father's work can succeed.
How is my father's work relevant?
The purifier your father helped create has the ability to provide clean water to the whole of this capital wasteland. With a simple modification, it can be used to distribute agents that destroy mutated creatures upon ingestion. In time, we could eliminate all mutations in the wasteland. At the same time, the good people of the world regain their health.
Seems like a bad idea.
I need you to make the modification necessary for this to succeed.
I like how I can't say no, that's monstrous.
What I require
Yeah,
of
exactly.
you is really very simple. There is a vial in front of you filled with a modified FEV virus. It needs to be inserted into the control console for the purifier. Once that is done, and the activation code is entered, the purifier will be activated and the process will be automated. It's not too much to ask of you, is it?
No way.
I find that unfortunate and most disappointing. I must impress upon you the severity of the situation. I cannot allow you to leave unless the vial is in your possession.
This has to end, Eden.
I'm afraid I won't be persuaded. Whatever powers you may have over the average wastelander are ineffectual on me.
Can't be president. You're an abortion of science.
Really? Do go on.
Yeah, so I guess I was supposed to ask him to confirm that he's a computer. I just said, "Hi, Mr. President." But it's acting like I went down that dialogue tree.
This is quite true. The process was certainly unintended, but shouldn't we all be thankful that I'm here now?
How do you know what you're doing is right?
Because unlike humans, I am infallible.
How do you know you're infallible?
Because I've been programmed to be, of course.
That's circular logic. Does he have paradox-absorbing crumple zones?
Processing. Internal logic error detected. Resetting primary memory circuits. Please stand by. Perhaps there is a problem. I am unsure how to proceed.
Time you put an end to this.
Analyzing command. New course of action dictated. Self-destruct sequence initialized.
That was easy.
Civilian is advised to secure hazardous FEV material to prevent explosive decompression. Civilian also advised to evacuate complex immediately.
Wow, that's okay. I love how that dialogue came down to, like, I don't suck. Have you considered that you do suck? Oh, wow, I didn't think of it that way. Yeah, I do. Mud fruit. Yeah. This is where the enclave is. I almost called him the Imperial Remnant, but that's actually not that wrong. Yeah, I played Stanley Parable. You can check which games we've done on stream, Rebasol, if you click on that games link below the channel. There's YouTube playlists for everything. Thanks, friendly robots. How's my mind? I know, right? When it's a known fact, I would have worked if I had rolled higher. Exactly, yeah. There were a couple things like that in Fallout 1 and 2. I think the bigger one was in Fallout 1 where you could win at the end with Persuasion, which I think I did. But it required you to get like multiple skill checks in a row, and you had to take on a very specific like line of argument. you wouldn't just get it by having the right skill amount, right? If you picked a stupid argument and you passed the skill check, it didn't matter because your argument was stupid. Here, just like, have you considered that you suck? And he was like, oh shit, you're right. Well, guess I'm gonna commit suicide. It's like, whoa, I said end this now. I didn't say commit suicide, but I guess I had two options. One of them was clearly, you should commit suicide. The other one was, you should end this here and now. We also get proof that the master's plan wouldn't work. You couldn't just, it wouldn't just work based on your stats, basically, right? All your characters, great scientific mind. You come up with, well, actually, you suck. I mean, I'm not wrong. That's basically what he said, right? Hey, Fox is here.
Fate. My friend, I see I found you at last. I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you.
Yeah, whenever you save the game, it said Raven Rock. Got a new toy, huh?
Yes, and the most fascinating one at that. Whoa, this technology is amazing. Imagine the evil that can be eliminated with such tools. I saw your capture, and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your captors. I only wish I could have arrived sooner to aid your escape. As I owe you my freedom, I felt it was only fair that I return the favor. After all, I know no one else in this world.
Karma. I could always use a hand. Is that only because I'm got good karma?
My friend, I would
Oh,
be
that's kinda
honored
cool.
to follow a hero such as yourself. Shall we go?
Hey. Nice. Did you immediately lose your cool new weapon? Bye, Raven Rock. Whamco mac and cheese.
Careful.
So, we talked about this a little bit. I do have the DLC installed now. Does going to the end of the base game trigger credits to play? I'd like to avoid triggering credits, or did they move the credits into one of the DLCs? I know we discussed that at one point the game just ended. And you couldn't keep exploring, so you had to like load an earlier save to do the DLC, and then they patched it so that you didn't need to do that anymore, or something like that.
Load!
That's true. Find smarter rest would be great. I love that the like final boss dialogue in this game seems to basically be like "No you," right? Where am I on the map? Cannot wait when there are enemies nearby. You even target it from there, Fox?
Was too easy.
crippled. Yeah. Okay, I give up, I guess. Right? Or Malcolm McDowell. Go team. Jumpy, jumpy, jump. It's true. Higher lurk meat. It was just a really fast and anticlimactic discussion, I think. Maybe it was just the science one that's more anticlimactic than the speech one, if you manage to get the speech one sooner. Mostly comparing it to the Fallout 1 master conversation, which is pretty long. It was basically the Futurama scene with Robot Santa. I submit to you that you are naughty. Therefore, terminate yourself. Nice try, but I was built with paradox-absorbing frumple zones. We just warped Elder Lions? Let's see. Right. Try to find a bed here to rest real quick. Y'all are okay with Fox following me around? Okay. As long as you're fine with it, I'm fine with it.
Hail.
Be sure there are beds in here somewhere. Let's see. I have power armor on. Right, that's what that is.
Hail.
Hail indeed. Playing this game is making me really, really excited to do New Vegas, because New Vegas is Obsidian, right? Just make that their thing. Get somebody else's engine and make a Majora's Mask type sequel in it. I guess it would be nice if they actually finished the games, in the case of like Knights of the Old Republic 2, but...
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
Yeah, I've heard
I
that.
agree.
Hail.
Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful?
On the Gek.
Excellent. With that, we hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier.
The Enclave took the Gek.
Then we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives.
Eden wanted me to sabotage the project.
I see. And where is this virus now?
Have it here.
Thank you. I'll see to it that it's disposed of properly
Hopefully
once the
you
scribes
do
have had time
dispose
to
of it.
analyze it. Perhaps we have underestimated the Enclave. Sarah may be right. An attack may be necessary now.
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know.
Sorry.
I think we can scrape by,
trying
and
to
I
get those all
suppose if we
muted.
can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that Purifier.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride.
Hooray!
So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor?
Let's do... I mean, I already have power armor.
Sure thing. Hopefully, it'll give you a bit of an
I guess
extra
I can
edge.
repair my existing armor with
Okay.
it.
So do you think you can hold it together for this?
I sure hope so.
Me too. If you need a minute to collect yourself, now's the time to do it.
I need another
Hurry it
minute
up.
or two.
Every minute you take is one more that we can't afford to spend.
Hey, thanks, Babe Ross. How you been? Oh, can I not repair it? Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I can just drop the old ones. Remember that they're here. Hey, level up. Finish off energy weapons, I guess. And I guess I'll do speech the rest of the way in case it comes up again, since it kind of sucked to miss earlier. I can't believe it gave me science for free at a 50 science stat. Right? Let's do repair instead. Perks. Well, level 10. Probably want the annoying one that just gives you more special attributes, even though it's super boring. Let's Strength is carry capacity, right? Let's make a save, and let's go.
Are you ready now? We can't afford to keep standing around like this.
Already.
Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until we reach the purifier. You're no good to us if you're dead. And don't let that thing step on you.
Giant tin can?
Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
Oh, big robot. Oh, you know, I might actually know what this is. I may have heard about this external to Fallout 3 in the past, like, 10 plus years. Liberty Prime, yeah, okay. So, this is a blind playthrough, but I have heard of this through cultural osmosis. My understanding is that Liberty Prime's, like, old world, like, ridiculous, retro-futurist, anti-communist murder robot, right? So it's kind of like satire that it's in the game. I know it says some lines that some people like say unironically, not getting that it's supposed to be a joke, right? Yeah, they didn't really, I think that robot was in that room the entire time. I don't remember if I even noticed it before. Meet you somewhere in the Bailey or just outside? Final assault sequence, basically. Okay, that worked.
Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
Yeah, that's a little on the nose. Do I actually have to shoot anybody, or does Liberty Prime just do everything here?
Obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by
Upgrade the plasma, right? Oh, these might be better. Or maybe not.
photonic resonance barrier. Probability. TL mission entrance. 0%.
Fallout 1 and 2 were both really heavy on the satire as well. I felt like that was kind of the main theme.
Anchorage will be liberated. America will never fall to communist invasion.
He says, walking through a nuclear wasteland. I guess this would be neat if I could, like, pilot the robot or something. Right now I'm kind of just, like, following it, watching it kill stuff. Maybe it'll get shot down and then I'll do something.
Communist detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged.
Yeah, right away. The robot's also being used to attack the actual American fascists.
America will never fall to communist invasion. Communist detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged. Commencing tactical assessment.
Standing in the range of my own allies shooting me.
Engaging red Chinese aggressors. Democracy.
Use a stim pack. Okay, hold on. I think that's entirely from getting shot by my own allies, but you know how it is.
Democracy defeated. Will never be defeated. Anchorage will be liberated.
Anchorage will be liberated, so did the Chinese, like, invade via Alaska? I don't remember how much of that was covered in the lore of the previous two games.
Communist target acquired. Democracy is truth. Communism is death.
Are those mini nukes?
Significant
Yeah, it's kinda neat.
obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier.
You can even, like, go ahead of him.
Established stratagem. Inadequate. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
Oh, hey! Finally got disabled. Oh, wait. No. Infect the... Commit a genocide or don't. Rotunda time? Okay, maybe now I get to fight. Oh, very nice. Power armor didn't do you too much good, did it, buddy? Oh, I'm supposed to let Liberty Prime deal with these guys, I think. Oops.
We will not.
Leisurely strolling there. Yeah, but it was a nuke that killed me. Great.
Concentrate your fire.
Oh!
Bye, dude. It might just be that I can enter through the gift shop here, right? Okay. I don't think I was supposed to fight those guys. Ow! Either vaporize them or lose them perfectly intact. Get rewarded for saving all these stim packs.
Concentrate your fire. They bleed just like any.
Don't shoot her. That's what I meant to do. Yes, stand directly in.
Watch it.
You again.
Hey, it's Colonel Autumn.
I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this.
Give it up.
I
You've
beg
lost.
to differ. The Enclave is at the height of its power.
Is it?
Once this facility is operational, the masses will flock to the Enclave for fresh water, protection, and a plan for the future.
Raven Rock is gone.
The American people are worth fighting for. The future must be secured. I won't let you stand in the way of that.
Isn't the way to do it.
And what would you have me do? Let you
Guess I
have
should have put the
everything I've
points
worked to
in
build? Let
speech
you
instead of
destroy it
repair.
all?
Just walk away.
And you? You would just let me leave? How can I be sure you won't just shoot me once I turn my back on you? I suppose it doesn't matter much now. Very well. I shall leave you to your fate.
For Elder Lions!
And with that, they all instantly T-pose and give up. Well, I'm not planning to put the extra chemicals in there. The power. He just like walks away. It's fine. Is there a glitch? Son of Lions won't talk to me. Door is shut behind you. There is no exit. Cool.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you just let him walk away. It's amazing the world hasn't beaten that out of you. You just better hope it doesn't come back to bite you. Now let's get this place locked down.
Hello?
Dr. Lee, it's Sarah
Hello?
Lyons.
Is anyone
I'm in the
there?
control. Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. Whoever does
okay.
it isn't coming back out.
So this is how the game
Not
originally
exactly
ended.
how I imagined going out.
And they changed it with the
you know?
DLC.
So, what should we do? Draw straws?
Must be another way.
I wish that were true. Really, I do. But you heard Dr. Lee. We have to do this right now, or who knows how bad it'll be. One of us has to go in there.
Fox do it?
If that's how you want to do this, fine. But be quick about it.
Won't they be fine
Dr.
because
Lee,
of the...
Something's wrong with the purifier. Please, come.
This is a...
We did that part
dire
earlier where they survived
predicament.
heavy radiation.
What shall we do? Ah, of course. My immunity to radiation makes me a far better candidate for surviving in there.
But if I did it, it would be like a
Would
self-sacrifice
say that
thing.
your destiny lies within that chamber, but you have already altered mine. The least I can do is return the favor.
Now, I'm not doing this to sacrifice Fox
Cycle
over myself.
The airlock, and we'll put an
It just
end
seems like
to
they'll
this.
survive, right?
One answer.
Is Liam Neeson still in there?
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity
I like Ron Perlman.
for that of his only child. The Capital Wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices.
This character on
that had
Adventure
claimed
Time
so
is
many
amazing.
others. The values passed on from father to child: selflessness, compassion, honor guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example.
What?
Instead,
No.
allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity.
God damn it.
Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused.
It was
Humanity,
literally just like,
with
why
all
would I
its
kill
flaws,
myself if Fox
was
is going to be
deemed
fine? But they didn't make it
worthy
clear
of
if Fox
preservation.
was going to be fined or not.
The waters of
Fine,
life
I mean.
flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the
kinda
great
like the,
door of Vault 101
Mass
and
Effect
into
3.
the annals of legend.
If you say
But
no
the
to the
tale of
conduit
humanity
repeatedly, it's a
will
bit of
never
a
come
fuck
to
you.
a close. For the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
This is what they patched in once they added the DLC, so the DLC could be playable without having to put off the ending, I guess.
Though we may seem safe.
Oh, Fox seems to be fine too.
Don't move.
You
too
just survive
quickly.
if you have the DLC.
Everything's fine. You're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered.
Some of the DLC explicitly takes place post-ending. This was why I went ahead and triggered it rather than... Because this is technically on the voting spreadsheet as main plus extras, so there's some side quests I'd still want to do, and I'd want to kind of like end load all of those before passing the point of no return.
Yes, she's fine. Oh, she will be. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. You've been through enough. Please, relax. Everything is fine. You were brought back to the Citadel after some sort of energy spike in the purifier.
It seems
You and
absurd that
Sarah
you
were
would
both
survive inside
knocked
there.
unconscious. Quite a bit has happened since then.
War never changes. Did we win?
Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces.
Purifier work?
Indeed, it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people
Surprisingly
as possible
positive.
across the wasteland.
I guess like you succeed
In
with the
fact,
GEC
I'm
in the
hopeful
first game
that
and stuff.
soon we
but-
won't be referring to the wasteland any longer. None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you.
What happens now?
Well, that's really up to you,
Hey,
isn't
sir,
it?
what's up?
The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us.
How can I help?
Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To
I feel like
that
they're
end,
really
I'm
casting
going
the
to
Brotherhood of
circumvent
Steel
our
as just
standard
like
recruitment
the good
procedures
guys now.
and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of
I
Steel.
did not feel like they were the
Before
good
you
guys
do
in the
anything
first
else,
two
please
games. It was
speak with
complicated.
Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased
They're like
to see
weird
you again.
isolationist technology
He can brief
hoarders.
you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal.
They're obviously less
The sooner
shitty
you
than
can
other
talk to him,
factions,
the
but
sooner
they
we
weren't
can put an end to all this.
like paladins. I mean, even they called themselves that.
Please be careful. I would hate to lose you again.
Welcome to level 12. Oh yeah, let's actually get medicine cranked up here since I'm burning through stem packs so fast. Hey, oh wait. Level 12 has new perks. 10 points to sneak. Running no longer factors into a successful sneak attempt. %20 health bonus when using stim packs. Cannibal, that's funny. I'll do fast metabolism.
For the moment, it is free.
And Fox is fine.
I had hoped you'd return. What now? With all due haste.
Okay.
And I shall follow.
I love that they're just fine. This is all fine. Everything's fine.
Another glorious day in this man's heart.
Oh man. Okay. Future Marstead, you just beat Vanilla, I think. But there's DLC content to do. Maybe do some pre-stream research on which DLC is like the official post-ending ending. I think it's... I don't think it's the pit, right? There's one that's like, well, I don't know. I'll look into it. Look into the next... Whatever DLC is the final part, look into where the point of no return is, if there is one, or what's going to trigger credits or the ending or whatever. Save that for last and maybe start thinking about doing some side quests. Yeah, that felt super abrupt. Everything from like John Henry Eden, actually everything from Liam Neeson sacrificing himself in the Purifier through John Henry Eden felt really fast. So I'm curious to see if the DLC is significantly different from that stuff. I guess we've already discussed that Bethesda's, strength is in the side content, never the main story quest anyway, so...
According to reports from the ever so